It's not good.
What does not good?
I mean, it's been going for 1 week, maybe more. I just can't really push out that leg.
So you can't push out of it how you want?
Yeah.
How do you feel like it's affected you as you've been trying to play through it these last few games? In what ways most?
Just getting my rhythm, running. I can feel it. But mostly probably on the jump shots, because we need both legs. So pushing off, it's been really hard for me.
What was the breaking point in this game to where you just really couldn't play?
I was trying. I would try to play. I think first quarter wasn't that bad, but then it kept going, so it got really worse, especially in the third.
Did something specific happen? I saw Dion trying to take it up and help, or is it just?
No, we just tried something, just to stay together. I don't know, but it didn't really help.
Was it one of those things where you just kind of tightened up over halftime during the break to where it was turning more in the third?
Yeah, it was, like I said, it was going more and more, and then I could barely run. So.
Have you had an injury like this before? I know rookie year you had some thigh stuff that went on, but have you dealt with something like this recently?
I don't think so, because normally I got hit in the thigh, but this one I didn't get hit, so it's kind of weird for me. So I really don't know what it is.
And you said you don't remember how it happened, or you're not really sure. It wasn't something specific.
No, I just woke up the next day and it was hurting, but I didn't get hit. I obviously don't think so, but I don't know. It's weird.
Sorry to keep grilling you, but do you remember after what game you woke up and it wasn't feeling good?
Oh, I don't know. I think it was.
Same game, maybe?
Yes, I think it was second game after the All-Star, something like that.
Okay.
What can you do for this? Obviously you don't have a lot of time. How do you approach?
We try, tomorrow we're gonna do MRI, so we'll see everything is fine. But just, ice it. I think therapy, that's it.
I know it's early and you guys do have that 2-game break, but has Casey maybe given you any indication of how long this might last, or if it's temporary?
No, I think we're gonna see more tomorrow. Yeah.
Sorry to flip the script, but getting your 15th tech tonight, did you get an explanation, or do you know what happened to get called so early or something like that?
No, I don't know. I just say call a foul. So I don't really know. And that early, I didn't say nothing. I'm really trying to be better. I think last 3 games wasn't that bad. But yeah, I don't know.
How do you go about, in the heat of the moment? I know you're passionate. It's tough out there. How do you go about it? I know last year was the song. Last year, Jason tried to get you to kind of send your complaints through him. How, knowing that you're right up against that suspension, do you think you'll be able to control it going forward?
Yeah. I'll control it, but I don't really know. If I knew, I would do it every time. But for me, it's hard. Just the passion, trying to win games. But for sure, I gotta get better.
Yeah, really it's just me just staying ready and then wanting to come in and bring energy. And then just trying to help bring the team back, really, playing within myself, trying to make the right plays when I go out there, and really just trying to have that spark, have that energy coming in.
You definitely had the energy. You even had a poster. How did it feel to show more of your bag instead of just the shooting?
It felt good, just for people to see what else I could do and what I could bring and how I could help this team. So.
How have you learned how to stay patient? Who has helped you most kind of understand what this is like? Because this is the first time in your life, I'm sure, where you're not, the guy, or you're not involved in everything all the time, if that makes sense.
Yeah, just really the vets, them talking to me, keeping my spirits up when I get down, and just staying confident, really standing in the gym and believing in my reps. And whenever my name called, I'm ready. So it's really just, talking with the vets, asking them their experience. I get to talk to Josh, and I asked Josh about his experience when he wasn't playing and how he was able to handle it. And DP too would also give me some tips. And before Doe and Spence got traded, those two were also helping me a lot. So yeah.
Any doubts when that first three didn't go and the ball had found you again? You were going to knock that one down?
Yeah, I was confident that the next one was going in. Yeah.
You play with some, helpful veteran guards like Kemba Walker and now Kyrie and Luka. What have you kind of learned from spending time around those guys throughout the season?
Yeah, I know, just all really high-level guards, and being able to learn from them. Not many get the opportunity like that to learn from such high-caliber guards, and just being able to question them, learn stuff from their routine, what they do daily, taking it from their routine, adding to mine, and just watching them really, just watching them how they work out, stuff like that, and I just try to take it and translate it to my game. So.
Yes, left leg. He's going to come in and talk to you guys about how he feels, but that's what I was told. Just his left leg, I think in the thigh. So he'll be able to answer those questions when he comes in.
I know he said a couple games ago that it's been bothering him for a little while. How have you noticed it impact maybe his shot selection or just kind of the way he's approached the last few games?
Yeah, I think we all can see he's not moving well. So shooting, defense, it's affecting everything. So he's trying to fight through it and help his teammates, but he had to leave there. And so hopefully it's not something serious. We have a couple days here before we play Memphis, so hopefully he's back soon.
Luka did pick up another tech early in the first quarter. What are your guys' discussions about that in terms of just not even just getting even closer to the suspension, but just his demeanor and how hard the trigger sometimes seems to be?
Yeah, I think it's not just him. I think it's everybody. We talk about leaving the officials alone as a group. That's just something that we all have to get better at. Again, in the battle, in the heat of the emotions of the game, sometimes it comes out. And so he picked up another one. I don't know where it lands him. At 15, okay, so he's at 15. So he knows, I think we all know he knows too that he's one away from the suspension. So he has to be better, but we all have to be better. We all complain about calls during the game. Again, referees see some, miss some. It's just part of the game, but we all have to be better.
And last year, you kind of helped him work on different techniques of understanding that you would talk to officials and he could communicate his frustrations to you or the song.
Yeah.
In what ways, if at all, have you guys tried to help him, in those heated moments, be able to take a step back? Or what ways do you want to see him be able to take a step back?
Yeah, I think just sometimes just letting things, some of the plays go, just, move on to the next one. It's just basketball. Understanding the situation that he's in individually with the 15 Ts. So no, he knows he has one left. And so, again, it's just part of the game. When you look at other guys on the floor, Kai, those guys are vets, and so they got to help him too with understanding when it's time to talk to the officials and when it's not.
Did you see in the second, third quarter there where you kind of lost touch?
Yeah, I think the second quarter was, we talk about our offense, being at a high caliber, and I think we missed some easy ones that we normally make, and I think that affected our non-defensive effort there in the second. When you look at, we're going to generate a lot of good looks. Again, we talked about it in the last game. The first half, we didn't make threes against in the previous game, and then tonight we couldn't make them either, and so we just stopped playing defense, and they took advantage of it. But the beauty of it, the second half, I thought the guys did an incredible job of getting us back in the game. Those shots that we did miss, we started to make. I thought Davis and Hardy gave us some life with some energy. And so, Timmy played 40 minutes and Kai played 40 minutes on a back-to-back. And so those guys put us in a position to get back in the game. Unfortunately, you got to play perfect on both ends, defensively and offensively. And we just didn't do it.
The Pelicans seem to kind of throw out some full court, press type stuff, throughout the middle parts of the game. What did you see from the offense handling those situations? Yeah,
everyone presses us, so it's not a secret that they're going to pick up Luka and try to wear him down. I thought again in that first quarter we got great looks. It's tied in the mid-second that the game got away from us, not just from them picking us up. We just missed some layups. And then with that being said, our transition defense, we just didn't get back. They ran the ball on us. When we missed, it was quite a few guys back. And so we got to do a better job of our transition defense.
Jaden Hardy provided a spark off the bench. What did you see from him in this game?
Yeah, I said that earlier, that I thought he was good. He gave us some energy, life. Being able to put him in, he hasn't played. I thought he responded in a positive way. To be a rookie, he helped us. And going down the stretch with the injuries that we've had, we might have to look to play him a little bit more.